Hey, welcome to this preview video of the Argentinian Supercopa,
Copa de la Liga.
Copa de la Liga,
Argentina.
match day 7. I think they play 14 games.
2022.
It's a
Yes, 2022.
22. And it's a curious format, really, right, Gabriel?
Sorry?
The format is curious, and the name, it's Copa, and they play like a league format.
It's a league. Yeah, it's only the name maybe.
Yeah, but still, they play 28 teams and they play 14 games in 2 groups, and usually you would have in 28 games divide into 14 and 14. So they would play, if they each one game only, then it would be 13. But you said they added?
They added a match for derby. For
a derby. For every club plays one derby
every
extra.
Team has, their derby and some different couples that apply to the day of the match.
But it's a bit funny, the format, right? We wouldn't know this in Germany, but still they play, of course, very professional football.
And this is the actually weekend of the derbys.
It is the weekend, okay? Aldo Zivi Patronato? Is it derby?
No.
Not a famous
No,
one.
it's not.
Tigre Platense, is this one?
Neither. It's not.
But I know which one is one, I can tell you. Gimnasia La Plata against Estudiantes La Plata.
Exactly.
Rosario Central. That's not a serious one. Whereby they are neighboring.
Which one?
Cities? Newell's, Rosario.
Yeah.
They're neighbors. City. But River Plate against Boca. That's the biggest one.
Not neighbors, but it's
the big derby. It's like Real against Barca.
Exactly.
And Real play Barca against actually. They play. Hello to my fellow English-speaking friends. Hello there.
Hello.
Okay, so we check out what the tool thinks about these. Soon as you have your access to this tool, you can as well check out.
I actually have a question about 2 matches, the Friday matches, and that's it.
We can check everything, right? We have the
as you want,
match day.
Check the other matches. Actually.
We don't need to. We can check them quickly, of course, and we will. I'm not intending to make an extensive video, but what I wanted to check is our other format, and I have to the stats-based model, right? There is the Betmaster Tool is actually working on the results, more or less, when you can also say, of course, the results is what matters. It matters for the table. Sorry?
Okay, but you don't say the result.
Well, there is a second approach, at least. I mean, you can also consider how well did they play, and not always does the result reflect how well they played. And so we have a different model here, and we have been using this already, as you saw in the preview. That match in person when I visited beautiful Argentina. Very good, very good. River Plate against Boca. Altenheim Securities is telling us. Aldo Zivi Patronato. It says here, is it the one you worried about, or you were wondering about?
I just check. I have different prices on my settings actually.
You can't have different prices.
Yes, I do. I have 2.17 on Aldo Zivi is higher. Actually.
Where can you have that from?
I don't know.
But you have my. But this can't. It's not possible.
I know.
It's not possible because you have the same.
Maybe
go and check out your computer.
Yeah, maybe from my computer.
But I can't. This is 247 we see here, and it's exactly my true price.
No
and 295 would maybe be indicated even. The draw, we can think about it. And we can also compare it here. 3.10 is what Odds Portal tells us. So we would consider a draw, especially in view of this very, very even and low scoring game that the statistic model tells us, right? It says very even game. And who would you favor, in fact?
Aldo Zivi.
But would you think this is too high, the price, or what would you think?
No, but it's my idea of the game, actually.
Well, okay, we would have a split up indication here. 247 is very close to the fair price here.
Yeah,
So we could think about it, but the draw is a bit more indicated.
I could go
The beautiful friend, my friend is Gabriel Garcia, right? You are right, from Argentina, and he's of course like any Argentinian beautiful, as you say, but it's not his main concern maybe to be beautiful. He would rather be muscular.
English.
English. So okay, Tigre, it says us here 2.18. We have 188. I would accept that price, and I think my this would say they are much bigger favorites. So here we are a bit confused, and you also would say Tigre should win this one.
Yeah, but my tool have two Platense to win. It's totally different.
No, this is impossible. Or you, it's not. It doesn't work.
I thought.
This is we have 218. And given this, in view of this statistical method where it says it's a lot lower, we accept market, but we still wouldn't bet on Tigre, although there is a certain chance it could be a good bet, right? Here we have a very small superiority or supremacy to Barracas, whereby here it says the other way around. What would you think? Sarmiento actually favorites?
I think Sarmiento can score one goal.
Yeah,
Barracas surprisingly
are surprising. And actually here it would be indicated. So we had to.
I actually saw that they have Moche, an ex-player of Boca Juniors and Galatasaray.
Okay.
I didn't know he played in Barracas.
What's his name?
Moche.
Oh, how do you spell it?
Mouche.
Okay, I think you said the name to me before, Moche.
No,
okay.
I told you about Auche.
Auche, you're right. Yeah, but you instantly knew what I meant. Okay, very good. Anyway, we have here we would have an indication on Barracas. We have to keep that in mind. That's a clear indication, and if you know Moche, and then they are gonna win, I think. I mean, so we have an indication at least. And we check out the Lanús against Benfield. We have 249. This is very close to market. Here it would say maybe a draw as well. We check out with the odds portal again at 320. It's very close to the true price here, but maybe an X indication. And we're not getting the stats here at the moment. Okay. Oh, now they are coming. The draw had been through 327, 336. This is the average draw price, you know. So we are close enough, so we could consider a draw. Maybe if this tool here confirms, and it does confirm, it's almost the same evaluation, even with fewer goals. So Lanús Benfield, we would get suggested a draw. And it's like in the Alosivi. So we would have, for now, would have a draw on this one, Barracas maybe to win, Lanús another draw. And for me, the derbies, is Lanús Benfield a real one? Is it a real one? A real derby? Lanús Benfield? Yes, that is a real one. Yes. But it's still, where is it?
It's going to be in Lanús.
Yeah, I'm sure, but where is Lanús and how far is it from where? Is it north of?
South of Buenos Aires. Yeah.
So I meant that's still Buenos Aires, right? I thought Benfield was. Yeah. Benfield was still Buenos Aires, right? And San Lorenzo Huracan, here we might consider even a home win, but we check out here. But San Lorenzo, yeah, they are no good. But here it's not indicated. So we would skip this one, although we might still compare here. San Lorenzo, here it would say the Huracan are favorites. No, we wouldn't trust that. Right? But Huracan surprised with a win at Boca.
Yeah.
So really amazing.
They lost against Godoy Cruz, but Godoy Cruz is much more better. But it's a derby, you know. San Lorenzo is... He won 2 against Talleres.
Yeah.
As an away, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are at home. I think they're going to be more confident. But Huracan, they have better team. They are well shaped. A good idea of the game, actually, that San Lorenzo, they are confused.
Okay, I wouldn't like San Lorenzo, but I also, in this case, would not wish to go with Huracan, really. Although here we would have a proposal more or less in this sense, right? With a
I need to ask
statistic based.
If
but
he can go to the pitch actually.
Yeah, maybe the draw. By the way, I mean 289. We have another indication. 289, 3.01. I mean this I find again interesting.
It's pretty common that ends out 0-0.
It goes and we see few goals. Anyway, Colon against Union Santa Fe. That's obvious. And what do we say here? I mean, we check out the prices here. Colon. It would say maybe Colon. Would you favor Colon? No, not over Union. And derbies are a bit special, of course, right?
I cannot say anything.
Yeah, but we check out the draw again. It's always telling us 299 would go. I mean, I would.
My family from Santa Fe.
Okay.
I won't say anything. What did
Racing Club, are they favorites? Or is it even?
Yeah.
It's very even, right?
But actually Racing is better than Independiente.
So here it would say small favorites, and here we have Aucha, okay, and not Mocha. But here it says slight edge to Independiente, here it says slight edge to Racing Club. We would say this one is pretty even too, and would suggest that once again with a low draw price, which I actually, I like it for the derby somehow, right? It's always telling us draw. Rosario Central against Newell's, we have 214. Here it would maybe go with no, it's nowhere near. So we skip this one. In the Gimnasia La Plata against Estudiantes La Plata, obviously.
Who is your favorite?
No. Who? Estudiantes?
Gimnasia. No, the derby.
Yeah, this is the derby because I know they are from La Plata, right? This guy spoiled the menu game. Shame on him. Right. So what does market say to the Gymnasia against... I mean, these we have to accept that they are... I mean, all of them are pretty close. And this...
very common that Estudiante won the derby. They actually have this record over Gimnasia.
Okay,
I
understand.
How many matches they have.
But here it says small edge, and there it would say very, very even.
Yep.
You would accept that, and again it would be.
But because, as I told you, Estudiante have plenty of issues with the players.
Yeah.
Maybe from Corona or injury.
Yeah.
And they play in the Libertadores Cup also.
Yeah.
But Gimnasia is not in a good shape currently.
Yeah, but we have that Estudiantes are slight favorites also in my tool. So I mean, it is,
we can go,
but it's another. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work out. 260 is not a good price.
Okay.
But the Gymnasia, the draw once again would be close enough.
Okay.
I mean, here I would say why not? I mean, they are always not in this one. Oh yes, in this one as well. 297. I have 3.06. They are all marginally indicated, but River Plate against Boca, that's of course the big one, and but here it says very even. Here it says River Plate favorites, but market also accepting somehow that Boca are no good, right? It's 2.02, but we can't go for this price. We can't go with River Plate, although we would like to.
I'm on camera, so.
What would you like to do? River Plate are gonna win. Yeah. River Plate are gonna win, right? Or is it a draw?
I will leave it, yeah. But the tool actually say that
it's another draw. It's another draw. Tool would say again another draw.
Yeah.
I think it's a very. I mean, I wasn't so impressed by both of them, although they are number one against two. But both of them did not fully convince me. But I can imagine Boca Juniors are going hold on here, but I know it's River Plate should be favorites market pretty good. Defensa, but not a 156. Yeah. That's
Hello,
ridiculous.
Sora. How are you?
156. You see, computer agrees here more or less. Defensa are clear favorites. They won their games, but they didn't play so well recently. What do you think? But Arsenal Sarandi are no good.
Yeah, this you can see it here actually.
We can see a lot that they are playing well, right? Whenever it's green. Yeah, but here it's also red, which, they have good results. We know that. We can check out in the games. Argentina's Juniors against Vélez. We have another draw indication, very clear one. and we check it with the. They are very good prices actually, and we saw. I mean, here it says even less goals, but we know there was this small problem with the data, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't rely on this, but here it tells us very few goals, which you would surely accept, right? Would you?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, so it is another draw. I mean, more or less, the computer comes to the conclusion.
Game of Philadelphia, but no comments. Actually.
No comment. Here we don't have a draw actually, but also not home win nor away win. We have no indication really. 259 is too close. We could maybe compare if you like Tucumán, but here it's not indicated at all, so we skip this one. And the last one, Talleres, you would favor Godoy Cruz, or would you?
For now, yeah.
But
good shape.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
The price
So
is not showing that. Actually.
yeah. No, here it's fine. I mean, here we could go for them. It's 298, so we would have one real pick 290 because the statistics would tell us as well that they are favorites and with a decent amount. And 290.
Can you check how many goals Talleres have and how many goals Godoy Cruz have?
Of course, we can check it all out, but I think we have a pretty clear conclusion. They have won 5 goals and they have 10-11. Yeah, and on the road they won 2 of their games, which means they can, and they lost 2 of their home games. So we have a clear indication in favor of Godoy Cruz. So that is more or less the game. That's very good because we have 298, we get it to 90, which is close enough, but it's confirmed by the statistics. So we can rely on this one. But on the other games, we rather have just draws, a draw here. Maybe Barracas to win. Lanús was a draw. San Lorenzo was a draw. We know they are not all of them going to end in a draw, but we have quite close. And also those derbies are, for me, are a bit more, right?
Yes,
also
it's
with
too
the
difficult
referees.
to speak about it.
Yeah.
Actually, because
Not
there
in
are
the
too
Rosario.
many emotion, too
Yeah.
much passion.
But which means they may
week.
have more tacklings, more interruptions, more.
Not so many games.
Yeah, right. And that's why we would somehow sign it. And for now, we would leave this one. And thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.